Is Merrill Kazanjian, and I'm Brian Blau's partner at Interventions on Track, and I'm going to be teaching you how to initiate an intervention tonight. First thing I want to show you, if you miss anything, don't even worry about it. I got you. So look at this. There is a corresponding step-by-step instructions that goes with this video. Use this in addition to watching this video. Um, okay, so let me give you a little bit of background information on the navigation of our system because this will help. Uh, it'll help you identify the students that you want to intervene with or intervene upon. So there's three main parts: RTI tracker, performance roster, and over here is pinpointer. Let me go to RTI tracker first because this is the students who are in tier one or any tier for that matter of interventions. And you notice red circles, that means it's an academic intervention, could be an attendance intervention or a behavioral intervention. So this is everybody who it's underway for. Performance roster is those same students who could be in tier one as well as everybody else. So this is basically the entire school, or you have all grades, or you can also select certain grades, but we'll keep it all grades, and everything is scrollable. You can go to the top or the bottom of anything, see who's in what, or you could look on the micro level and really zero in on a classroom. But like I said before, I'm going to keep it on everybody. Pinpointer. Pinpointer is cool because it gives you the breakdown of the classes. And if you scroll over, it gives you a comparison of how the student is doing versus the overall class. The white line, the dashed line, that's how the overall class is doing. So this means that this student is underperforming the overall class. And this also, of course, is scrollable. But let's look for a student that we could intervene with. So let's see, Barry Morgan. Okay, this looks like a student who could use a little bit of help. Everything is color-coded and it's telling us that the student is struggling. So let's dig a little bit deeper. By the way, Barry Morgan doesn't really exist. This is made-up data for the sake of this presentation, but this is it's to show you that it's a model for me to show you how to use this system. And please keep in mind that a teacher knows their students better than I mean, I have taught for 16 years, but this is a made-up student, so I'm going to go just by the data. So let me open up the data. I'm going to go click on math, click on electives, click on English, click on social studies and science, and perhaps gym and art. So let me scroll back to the top, and I kind of want to see like what is going on, with the different grading categories. So participation, okay, so low in participation, participation preparedness, maybe that means the student is a little more prepared. Really underperforms on exams and quizzes, and classwork is so-so. Electives, a little bit better there. The low grade seems to be behavior. Participation is medium. Journals is low. Exams, quizzes is low. Classwork is medium. Exams, quizzes is low. Exams, quizzes. So this is pretty straightforward with this student. Pretty much across the board, exams, quizzes is a real problem area for this student. So you click on Add a Problem. This blue button over here. And there's three different ways that you could navigate this. You could scroll, but that'll take forever. There is a navigation pane over to the side, when you click on one of these boxes, it'll narrow down this. But what I like to do, so we have exams, tests, quizzes. Let me put exams. So there's something for exams, tests. We've got something for everything, quiz. But let's see. Is unprepared for tests, has limited test-taking skills, performs classroom tests or quizzes at a failing level. Pretty much any of these would fit. Has limited test-taking skills. So I clicked on that, and then I'm going to press initiate, and then I'm going to select a goal, and after that I have to type in an objective. So how are we going to measure the goal? The student will have necessary materials available for test taking. The student will have clear work area. Student will follow directions for completion of the test. The student will take his or her time. So these are all different ones. Let's keep it simple. The student will perform classroom tests with 80% accuracy. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to type in 80% here. And this is the most valuable part of our system. This will teach you the best practices. It's stuff that has been comprised from scholarly research, and it's a treasure trove of best practices and interventions that you can try to like literally turn a student around. So we're going to measure. We want the student to do better on tests. And you know what? Come to think of it, student will perform classroom tests. The student was getting like 30s and 40s. Let me move this to 60 because we don't want to just jump up to 80. So let me put this in. I'm going to look for something that fits. Look, one of the simplest ones and is an IEP accommodation. Allow the student additional time to take the test. So we want to see if this is going to help the student move up the score into at least the 60th percentile. And rubrics, this can be a little bit tricky if you've never worked with rubrics before. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do excellent, good, no progress, regression. And I'm going to score this. Excellent is going to be, let's make it a 5. Good, no, let's make excellent a 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can type in descriptions if you want. Determine the intervention time span. Okay, so let's see if extra time works over 4 weeks. And you select the start date. Let's make it for Monday the 19th. And how many data points do you want to add? Let's do this over 10 tests. And let's see if there's any difference if you give the student extra time. And I like, instead of median value, I like mean value. I'm a mean person, what can I say? After that, I'm going to made improvements, slight improvements, no progress, regression. And now once all of these are filled in, you type in confirm, or you click confirm, and then you press initiate. And now what happens here, this is when you grade them. And you see week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And let's say after the first test, the student moves up, let's say moves up a lot, I'm going to give him an excellent. And we'd have to know what his average was before this. But let's say student moved up 25 points from prior average. And you could leave a note, and then you press confirm, and look what happens. Oops. Right down here on the first data point, 100%, and you click on it, you see your note right there. Now the next one, and you kind of see how the student does over time. And if you see a lot of 100%, if you see a lot of, the top choice on the rubric, you know this is something that you want to do moving forwards. This student needs extra time. He or she performs better with extra time. And this basically gives us a basis for making these decisions. It proves, if something works or not. And our system gives you a lot of different things that you can try. Some of which will work, some of which will not, and that's highly dependent upon the student. But anyway, again, if you didn't get this, all of the steps are written down for you here, and I'll be sure to share that as well. Anyway, I hope this video helped. I'm excited to do more for you, so please use our system. Let us know what you think. We're always out to improve. We're not saying it's perfect now, but we want to make it better and better and better, and we thank you for giving it a chance. And yeah, thank you.